We're going deep, deep, deep underground, back into the mine, back past any tour, back past where anybody's ever been in over 100 years.
What is that? What is that?
It opens up in there, right?
Yes, it does.
Okay. There's gold back in this mine, and we're gonna find it.
They say that less than 10% of the gold's been found, and I'm the crazy guy who wants to find the rest.
Oh my gosh, wait, that big rock is gonna come down, Dad.
No specks of gold.
I'm Tom Massey, part detective,
This is an old map and it shows all the old mines.
part explorer,
North to Alaska.
all the way.
We could have a serious avalanche in here at any moment.
It's gold! And I live to find gold. Join me and my family on an adventure, but be careful.
Dad! Dad, you're on fire! You're on fire!
You just might catch gold fever.
Yes! Eureka!
Whoa, burn it up, man. The motherlode, laddybuck, I tell ya. Gold fever!
Go, 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 viva, va, va, va.
Georgetown, Colorado.
Well, welcome to Gold Fever. We're here in front of the Lebanon Tunnel in Colorado, and we've got Tina, the mine supervisor, out here.
Our main goal is to work our way back past the tour, off the beaten path, to a place where nobody's been in over 100 years.
So we're gonna go back inside. We're gonna take a look around.
We're going back in there to swing our metal detectors and see if we can't find some gold that was left back inside there.
See if we can dodge the Tommy knockers back in there.
Old Tommy knockers. Old spirits that live underground. Some people believe in them, some people don't, but there's a whole lot of history behind them.
Tommy knockers, this is a place that's famous for them.
Goes all the way back to the Jesus Christ days and the crucifixion and the old Cornish miners.
From what I hear, though, they're not demons. They're not like these bad ghosts. They're just mischievous.
Are you guys ready to go for an adventure?
Yeah, let's do
All
it.
right, let's go.
This is a nice piece of high-grade ore. This is the stuff we're looking for back in here. Be nice to find about a ton of this stuff. Beautiful.
All right, Key and Tom, check this out. This has not been explored. We took out about 50,000 pounds of rock in here. I would like you guys to swing your metal detector around because we have no idea what's back here. I have to make a 45-foot ladder to get up there. It's a dry stack wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a lot of minerals that are precipitating through the rock inside there, and you got this mineral that looks like chocolate syrup.
Folklorists from the Cornish Welsh came in as they were pounding in and coming in here, carving out the earth. This would actually bleed out, okay? The folklore behind this was that the dragon is the mountainside. As the miners would come in here, the dragon would protect it. The miners would come in and poke a hole in it. The dragon would bleed. So it's considered dragon's blood or blood of the dragon. When you punch in here, guess what you're gonna find? Silver.
High-grade silver.
Dragon's blood.
Yeah, it's a bunch of hocus pocus, dragon smagging. Maybe these miners are back in here taming the dragon, but it looks like Hershey's syrup right there squirted on there. Let me have a little taste. Oh, chocolate.
Now look at this, the groundwater seeps through the rock and creates these stalactites, and even the ones on the ground still coming up.
Being inside of a mine can feel kind of weird sometimes. It smells old and earthy, like in Mother Nature's womb, and sometimes it gets kind of creepy.
This is a Tommy stick, another old candle holder that they'd put here into the jack hole, and they had this hook right here that they'd use, and they'd hang it on their hats and use it as a headlamp. Just this one candle for this big mine.
Don't blow that out or you'll bring the Tommy knockers out.
Don't say that.
This is where it gets serious.
Easy, careful, be careful. Pretty spooky looking.
Whatever you do, don't whistle. Because the Tommyknockers, they don't like whistling. Don't make the sign of the cross or a crucifix. They don't like that either. They're not bad, they're not gonna possess you, but they are mischievous, so they might do something mischievously.
This is a really creepy tunnel. What is that? What is that? You see that?
Yeah, I see it. You better go check it out.
No, I'm not going down that way.
Go check it out.
You go.
All right.
You see it, you see it.
Whatever you do, don't whistle. There's gold back in this mine, and we're gonna find it.
We're going deep, deep, deep underground, back inside this mine, and we're gonna be going in places where nobody's gone in over 100 years, swinging our metal detectors, looking for a little bit of gold. A lot of these old mines, I really like them because the old timers, they didn't have the technologies that we have today. Hopefully we can make it back here in the old mine and get back into those areas where those old timers possibly missed some gold back there.
Nobody's ever swung a metal detector back in here. The old timers, you know, they would love to have this, where we can go back in and we can swing and we can find the richer deposits, and maybe we can find something really good. So I think it's time to start swinging our metal detector.
Yeah, but okay, so with the detector and this hard rock, if you're swinging and if there's gold in here, like you can't just like use this pick and get to all the good stuff.
Yeah,
or what?
Well, we can get to some of it. Oh, this stuff is caved in here.
I think this is an ore pile.
The metal detector is very, very sensitive, and I've learned where it talks to me, and so it's got to get an idea of the surroundings around it. There's you got something there. It's right here. It's a really strong signal, so it sounds like it's making like an iron sound. Hold that. It moved.
You moved it.
More of what we had before. Yeah. I don't know what that is. I think it's maybe something like a pail or something.
Oh, I love it when I'm underground. Just feels like you're closer to Mother Earth. She's got you in her bosom down underneath there. As long as you're aware and you pay a little homage to the Tommyknockers down there and keep an eye out and make sure things are always looking safe and doing the right things underground to keep yourself safe. That's always a fun time to be down there in the bowels of the earth.
I got a little piece here.
You want to dig it?
Yeah, let's take a look here. When this calcite drips down, even on anything, it's solidifying it. It's making it almost like a solid glue. It's just gluing all the rocks all together back here. Since they haven't been moved in so many years, that calcite's just kind of locked everything up real tight. So this ground is just, it looks loose, but it's not. It's just solid.
Got something there?
Yeah, there's a target, but it's really big and loud, so.
Does that sound it off?
Yeah, there's something in it. Something inside that. Lots and lots of iron back in there. Hitting targets. Whew. Wait, 9,000 feet up here? You get winded pretty quick up at this altitude, just picking and swinging. Those guys back working in here, tough suckers, man. Let's keep swinging. We'll work our way back there. I might have to take a breather, though.
Head.
I'm tired, Kia.
Me too.
Take a break. If I don't take a break here, I'm liable to get hurt, especially with this altitude. We got our sleeping bags.
All right.
Let's just flake out here for a little while and give me a chance to rest, okay?
Okay.
Deep in the heart of the dragon, looking for gold.
And trying to avoid the Tommy knockers.
A lot of times underground you can see some spooky things, but the Tommy knockers were not demons. They weren't mean, they weren't bad, they were just mischievous.
So Tommy knockers are ghosts that live in the mine or underground, or why do they call them Tommy knockers?
When the old-time miners would hear like knocking, like that real slight knocking sound, they would think that they were, they would hear them and those were spirits of dead miners in the mine.
Yeah, there were quite a few of those old-time miners that got pretty superstitious.
In the old days, it was just knockers, and then I think here in Colorado, they kind of incorporated the Tommy part, kind of Tom after me, Tom, Matthew, Tom, and so that's why they call them Tommy knockers.
They really believed in those Tommy knockers and they paid homage to them. Didn't work on Sunday, and they always had to do their special rituals. I guess if you was down there day in, day out, you'd want to do everything you could to keep yourself safe.
Aren't those cute?
What is this for?
This is for the Tommy knockers. You're back here, you gotta bring them food and you gotta bring them gifts. This is little gifts here for the little Tommy knockers, and they're gonna love these for mining back in here. In case they come around, they'll be like, hey, cool, they brought us some gifts. Those guys are cool. Maybe they'll show us where the high-grade gold is. Hey, you wanna blow that candle out?
I don't like to be superstitious because I'll get scared, I don't want anything to scare me when I go back in the mines. I don't like to think about it, but if I do think about it, then I get scared and I get superstitious and paranoid.
Do you hear that?
What?
It sounds like someone's in the mine. Ah, that's real spooky.
Sounds like it's coming from up and down a little ways over that direction, huh?
We're okay?
Yeah.
I'm getting spooked.
I need another. I'm going back to sleep. You see him running around here, though, you'd let me know, okay? But I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Hey! You okay?
I feel like somebody pushed me over. Well, let's just get back to work. We're not gonna let her sleep in here, huh? Hey, our pick and shovel are gone. They're really in here, man.
Messing with
I'm
us.
starting to believe now. Well, we have seen some amazing things in here, and this is where I really wanted to get to. I heard a lot of stories about this glory hole, and I've been dreaming and dreaming about swinging my metal detector up in there.
Always want to be really cautious because I've never had any accidents yet, but
We don't want yet.
yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna climb that ladder all the way up to that ledge. There's a lot of loose rock, A lot of places where it can cave out from underneath your feet, and you definitely got to watch where you're putting your hands because you don't want to touch any of those old timbers.
Tricky spots.
What we're gonna do is right here, if you notice right above our head, these timbers. Yeah, don't mess with the timbers. This is what's holding all that rock from falling on our head from levels 5 and 6. So right now we're on level 4.
You go back in the old mines, and that's one of the real dangers that you find back there is old timbers. That wood is rotted and it's not doing its job anymore, and you can just touch it and it just crumbles, and you can create a cave-in just in a short order back there. It's really not safe.
Oh, not mess with that stuff.
Don't touch it.
It opens up in there, right?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Above the cavern in the wench room, there's a crawl space that leads to a giant glory hole.
Okay. Beautiful.
See how it opens up?
Whoa. 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 But you know why they opened this up and went up through here? Because this is a glory hole. This is a nice piece of high-grade ore. This is the stuff we're looking for back in here. Be nice to find about a ton of this stuff.
Above the cavern in the wench room, there's a crawl space that leads to a giant glory hole.
Beautiful.
See how it opens up?
So this looks like a lot of the ore that they would have been taking out that's just kind of sloughed down in here and it hasn't been taken out.
Right, what this is a big giant shear rock. It's actually considered an ore chute.
We're gonna swing in here because I don't like it in here. Those rocks are just like hanging over my head, and you get like a Tommy knocker that's not too happy about us being in here and decides to knock one of those off over here. That'd be really, really bad.
Are you hearing anything?
I'm hearing a target, and this is a really good sound, a sound that I've heard before, and it sounds like gold. I can hear it, but I'm trying to pinpoint it. And so now what I'm doing is I'm trying to get it inside this little trial, my target. And if I can get it inside here, then I can limit it down, the material. It's right here. And by moving it back and forth, it'll make it sound off inside this trial over the top of the detector. It's here.
That's a pet peeve of mine when you get a target and you have a hard time finding it and you want to give up, but you want to know what it is so bad that you just can't quit. And even if it's just a scrap metal target, you still want to just know what it is. Well, usually when I have a hard time finding a target, it ends up being gold.
I think I moved it. Dang it.
Hey, that's the gold noise.
It's right here. I got it. I got something in this scoop.
Okay.
Just let me check the pan and then we can throw it back in the pan. Okay, it's in the scoop. So we can get rid of the pan, and it's in here. Okay, I got it in my hand. Whatever it is, it's in my hand. It's just a piece of metal. An old square nail.
Well, you found it.
I found it, and I'm keeping it. It's a dime.
Yeah, my dad was swinging the detector and he was only finding rusty nails and scrap metal until he found the coin, which was really cool, and I can't wait to find out how old it is and where it came from and all the story about it.
Take that, Kip. I swung and swung in here. I am about swung out. I think I need a rest, and I'm getting kind of pooped. About ready to give up the ghost.
Give up the ghost.
What an adventure. Really lets you know you're living in a place like this. Well, we spent quite a few hours back there swinging our metal detector, and I think we're pushing our luck with the Tommy knockers. But we didn't find what I thought first was a dime, but I think that's an older coin, and I guess it's not a dime. You said it's got what on it?
It says City Hall, New York.
Really cool old coin, and we're gonna leave that here with the mine so everybody can come and check it out.
But really appreciate you letting us come back in here, Tina, and then letting me and Kia go up in here and swing our metal detectors and have one heck of an adventure.
Well, thanks for coming out, and you guys are welcome here anytime.
Yeah, this has just been fabulous. Gold! Treasure! It's all here! Eureka!